What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black, Steve the Black. I'm back. Trying a little bit something different. You see, normally I'm sitting down, but I'm standing up. I got it's not even mine. It's my dad's camera stand. Maybe it's a little bit too high. Get a little bit more down to me. I was trying to get the poster in the background that said Super Bowl champions, but as long as you can see the word champion, it's all that matters, right? It's been a while. It's been a minute. And I should have did this yesterday, but I did not. So I'm here to give you my Super Bowl 54 predictions video. As you know, as I've stated multiple times, I have predicted the Super Bowl winner 4 straight years in a row, starting back to Super Bowl 50. It would have been 5-0, and I would have had a streak like my boy The Undertaker, but the Seahawks messed that up for me. Nevertheless, I have picked 4 in a row, and I'm here to try and make it 5 in a row to take my record up to 5-1. This Super Bowl has been one of the hardest ones to pick because when I lean one way, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna pick this team, but then I think about all the way the other teams can win, and so I'm like, well, this other team does have this. I'm thinking, well, this team does have that, but that team does have this. So it's like these two teams are perfectly evenly matched between the two of them, right? It's kind of like the Super Bowl from a couple years ago. Best offense versus the best defense, right? And we all know how that game ended up going. Blowout. Best defense completely dominated. And honestly, I can see that happening in this game only because of Andy Reid. Because I know how Andy Reid thinks. I know how he operates. But he has never had himself a Patrick Mahomes. He's had everybody from a Donovan to a Jeff Garcia to a Michael Vick. He even had a little bit of Nick Foles. So he's had everybody. But he's never had anybody like Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes is the difference maker. Because he is spectacular. He is a beast. And only someone like Andy Reid could somehow end up with a Patrick Mahomes. Man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But, man, who am I going to pick? Give me 1 second. Who am I going to pick? Let's break it down first before I make my decision, because I'm practically gonna be making my decision on right here, because I've had about 2 weeks to think about this. For the San Francisco side, you know what they want to do. They want to run the football. They want to run the football and they want to play defense, right? Old school style football. That's what they want to do. On the Kansas City side, they want to score as much as possible. And the interesting thing about Kansas City is give me 1 second. Always forget to unplug Alexa. The interesting thing about is they want to score as quickly as possible. Their defense is okay. It's gotten better, but it's definitely not the 49ers. It's still a middle of the pack defense, but they were able to hold Derrick Henry. I hope I'm saying that right. God, I hope I'm saying that right. Derrick Henry, they were able to hold him to basically nothing. I think he only rushed for like 70 yards or 77 yards or something like that, when he had been rushing for over 180 plus in like 8 games straight or something like that. So they were able to slow his momentum down. And so if the Kansas City's defense can do that, if they can stop the run and force Jimmy G to beat him, because as great as George Kittle is, he is their only weapon. So if I'm Kansas City, the 3 things I want to do is score quickly, stop the run, stop Kittle, force Jimmy G to beat him. four things. Force Jimmy G to beat him with anybody else but Kittle. Kittle is their guy. He's their main. He's the face of that offense. You could say, oh, the running back, but no. He is the face of that offense. On the 49ers side, you want to double Tyreek, you want to double Kelsey, and you want to force Patrick Mahomes to beat you with his other weapons, right? Another thing that they want to try to do is they're going to try and probably contain Patrick Mahomes, because what you've seen in the past couple playoff games is Patrick Mahomes beginning to use his legs. So now that wasn't really his strength, but now it's been on tape and he's been using it for the past couple of weeks. Thus, now they're going to be, I don't want to say anticipating it, but no, in the back of their mind, like, oh, just be on the lookout just in case he does want to run. So, you take all that into consideration, and who am I going to pick? I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs for this one simple reason. And this has been a fact over the past 2 years. Last year and this year. You do not stop Patrick Mahomes. I have not seen it. I have not seen it. You don't stop Patrick Mahomes. You can only contain him. And even then, eventually, he will break free. You think of the best example I can think of him facing a great defense is Bill Belichick's defense last year in the AFC Championship game. Remember, they shut them out. It was 14-0 going into halftime. But after halftime, what happened? Patrick Mahomes came out. He was firing in all cylinders. And had he got the ball in overtime, I believe they would have won that game. So now, you do not stop Patrick Mahomes. You can only contain Travis Kelce for so long. You can only contain Kareem Hunt. Not Kareem Hunt. You can only contain Travis Kelce for so long. You can only contain, is it Kareem Hunt? Whatever. The other receiver, speedy guy. You can only contain him for a certain amount of time. These dudes are fast. Sammy Watkins ain't no joke. LaShawn McCoy is a veteran. He knows what he wants to do. I believe Andy Reid is going to get the job done. A lot of people think this game is going to be close. I'm going to say the Kansas City Chiefs, they're never going to break away. The game is going to be close enough for it to be interesting because the Kansas City Chiefs, because we do have to give some respect to that 49ers defense. But I think at the end of the day, you do not contain Patrick Mahomes. Until I've seen it, it's not possible. Although it is possible, but again, haven't seen it. So don't think it's possible right now, one day, but it ain't going to be this Sunday. I believe Patrick Mahomes will host at Lombardi. I believe Andy Reid will finally win that ring. And as much as he made the years that I watched Philadelphia not as enjoyable, I mean, they're not enjoyable now, despite 17. But despite all of that, he is part of the main reason why the Eagles won their Super Bowl. And so I only have to give it back to him in respect and root for the man who made Philadelphia relevant, right? So that is my prediction. I think the Kansas City Chiefs, again, win around 10 points or so. So I'm going to say they win maybe a score 38-28, something like that. Somewhere around there, maybe 38-24, somewhere around there. The Chiefs will, because Jimmy G, the more he throws, the more likely it is he's going to throw an interception. Half the times, dude be dropping them, but he be throwing 5 interceptions a game if dudes don't be dropping them. So I'm going to say the defense gets maybe 2 interceptions, maybe even 3. And we make it 38-24. Kansas City Chiefs win the Lombardi Trophy. I'm hoping to get this streak to 5-1. 5 straight predictions correct. And I will see you guys after the game to talk about it. Just to give my quick little preview. And if you're not down with that, I just got 3 words for you. Fly, Eagles, fly. You know it's all about the birds. Also, let me know what you guys think about the new setup and the way I'm doing things. If you like it this way, let me know, and I'll keep doing it this way. Until next time, peace out, guys.